What is up, Rusty Gamers? I'm Rusty Man, and welcome to Wasteland 2. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for not having these videos up really late. I had to reformat my hard drive. Everything's safe. Don't worry. Like, this is actually the same save game. Everything's good. I got all that back, luckily. But I had to reformat, which is why there was only 2 videos yesterday, and why these videos are going to be late and probably semi-subpar, I guess. I don't know. I'm really tired. I've been dealing with a lot of crap, and I use the animal whisperer thing, and the cows just follow you. So that is confirmed. You can have cows follow you. So I brought the cows here, but anyways, I headed back to Ranger Station because I needed to sell. So I did sell some items. You know, I picked up a radiation suit. Let's actually check out. Like, so you can see, I sold a lot of junk. I bought some ammo. See, I sold a lot of junk. So we have that thing. So that's there. Hang on, let's go track this. I think it's her. No, it's not her. Her. Alright. Give her a trinket. There we go. So now we have more water carrying capacity. But anyways, we're going to go inside Ranger Citadel, which we have now unlocked. Since we did the Ag Center, we can now go into the Ranger Citadel. Which, Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face and name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. Your team doesn't look like any other teams we've met. That's because we're different from the other teams you've met. Special Ops. Aren't all Ranger operations special? What makes yours different? Well, let's just say we're the Rangers team Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. Alright, that's cool. What we got here? What is this? So these massive vault-like elevator doors have been polished to a military-grade shine. You see small amounts of warping and tiny scuffs, likely the remnants of scorch marks, all around the edges. You had to guess, the Rangers had tried everything from arc welding torches to C4 to open this behemoth with no success. Alright, so that's a cool little door. Alright, what do we got here? Who's over here? Alright, so Vargas is over. Welcome back to the Ranger Citadel. It's a bit on the logbook page. Okay, we can actually talk to him. Sorry your initiation of Rangers has been such a trial by fire, but you've proven yourself tough under pressure, and in my eyes, that makes you fit to be a Ranger. You have earned the name, welcome aboard, Rangers. Any questions? On a page. Did you? Excellent. Let me have a look. Not much is here, though. Let me see. Fell in with snake squeezing smeller. Okay. Getting that feeling of being followed. Damn. Tells a sad story, doesn't it? Guess that came out of the dark was the damn killer robot. Alright. Well, let's look like your best lead is to find the snake squeezing cellman, whoever he is. Mentions Rail Nomad here, so have a look there if you haven't already. Maybe this fella knows something more, like the rest of the logbook, alright? Thank you for letting us in the Citadel. This is your home now, recruits. Place to rest, resupply between missions. Place to learn, to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that, despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good. Shining beacon of justice in a dark land, a bulwark against barbarianism in the world of lawlessness and brutality. Indeed, it is the furrowed field of which the seeds of order grow into new and better civilization. Good lord, sir. Forgive me. Carried away sometimes, but I do believe we are making a difference despite my shortcomings, and that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourselves. I can tell you about Sergeant Melson. Melson's alright, a bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho, but the Rangers need that now. We need blood like yourselves. Alright, what about Wade Woodson? Woodson's the right man over there, my radio wingman. Man who keeps me on the air. If he wants me to know more about the repeater units, how to use the radio, see him. Who is at the Mercap? One of our brightest minds in the Citadel. She really helped us to get out weapons and armor up to scratch. She's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth the visit just to see what's cooking. Alright, worth the see just what she's got cooking. Okay. Anything else you can tell about Ace, sir? Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought Fenster and the base Cochise. Caucus, wherever. My guess is Cochise. I was just gonna say Cochise because Cochise sounds funny. Robot army together, we built the Citadel from scratch. That, and I sent him on the mission which got him killed. Her hangs heavy on my heart. Angie's never gonna forgive me. Right. I think it was more than just a robot, sir. I don't know. Ace fought plenty of robots in Islam. They never gave him any trouble, so I'm wondering if this was something new, something worse. And if it is, we better find out. Listen, if you brought that thing back with you, or even just a part of it, show it to Merc Captain over in the army, like I said. She might be able to ID it, alright? And here, take this with you when you bring something to the Mercabin. Requisition form for the Mercabin's top shelf gear. We'll find an Ace's killer. You deserve it. Alright, cool. Sweet, we got free gear. Alright. Any advice for us, sir? We're officially Rangers. You're our next generation recruits, and I want you to make us proud. Remember that every action you take reflects directly upon the Desert Ranger as a whole. We have worked hard to gain the trust of the people of Arizona and to have them accept our authority. Keep that in mind every time you draw your weapon or make a promise. The lives of other Rangers and the rule of law depend on your wisdom, honor, and forbearance. Alright, where can we resupply? We want to talk to our quartermaster, Sergeant Melson, okay? You might also want to talk to that little TNT Tan if you need something special. Place to learn, sir. We have a library here where it compiles maps and information about the region to help us with our work. If you want to know about an old tech or ancient knowledge, go to Old Flintlock there. You got a map question? See Gilbert. He's our cartographer. Okay. Shortcomings, sir? Certainly not. I have been too cautious with roots. Since we took this place over 15 years ago, I've focused too much on keeping the old peace in the areas we know. Not enough outside threats. I wanted to rebuild, get our numbers up. But all I've really been doing is letting the world pass us by. Well, that's got to change. Change starts from you. With you. You're going to find out where this threat is coming from. Anything to say about the prison? Good old stomping ground since right after the apocalypse. We moved there about 15 years ago and we took the place over. Wasn't a bad place, but the Citadel is more defensible. Red Scorpions have moved into the prison since then. Nasty bunch from all accounts. What's the deal with Iron John Finster? Irwin John. Craziest jackalope we ever faced. Might have been human once, might have been sane too, but when we met him he was crazy android bent on whipping out the human race and replacing us all with mutants. Got his head in our museum if you want to take a look. Interesting. What happened to Cochise? Place was nearly death of us all. It was nearly the death of the whole human race. Damn malevolent mainframe churning out an endless army of robots. If we hadn't stopped it, well, I hate to think. You know Angie well, sir? Another of the old gang from back in the day. She's a tough cookie, Angie. She's pretty poking up about Ace. They were close. Lieutenant Tan, our munitions expert, crazy bastard's gonna blow us all up one day. Okay, so he's gonna get explosives. Who was Flintlock? Flint was an old man out when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more about the history of the Desert Ranger than any man alive, and he'll tell you himself. Gilbert, sir? Gilbert was another one of my squad. He was called Thrasher back in the day. Good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days, though. Took a wound during the battle of the base coaches and never fully recovered. Now he's our cartographer, but damn good at it. You can find him in the museum. Alright, Red Scorpions. What do you think? They call themselves Red Scorpion Militions now. Likely they've been filling the airways with a lot of trash. Just another Raider game, if you ask me. I don't give them the
Echo 1, congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Awesome. Alright. There we go. Wade Wilson, one of the most technically minded members of the Rangers, wearing a makeshift pair of glasses and starting to gray at the temples. Broadcasts. Tell us more about the broadcasts. We don't know where they're coming from or who's making them. Hell, they could be old pre-war recordings for all we know. We've been hearing them since the sky started to clear, and they've got a threatening sound to them. But we've been trying to learn more about them, which is what we sent Ace to do when the robot murdered him. Now, you've already attached one of our repeater units to the radio at the Ag Center. Because you were unable to do so at high pull, we're in a bit of a bind. See, we intended to make a Watson-Watt ad hoc antenna array using these two towers. Our tower here and the tower where Ace died. Linking those four would have allowed us to pinpoint the origin of the signal. Now, however, we're having to try and find the radio tower the general already mentioned to you in Demona, if it even exists. Got all that good. Alright, what do you have to disguise it to do with it? Well, it's only a theory, but my guess is the fog that's been floating around here in the ionosphere since the war has been mudding things up there, stopping long-range broadcasts from being reflected back to Earth. Now, maybe the fog is starting to decay and the ionosphere is slowly returning to normal, allowing it to reflect radio waves like it used to back in the old days, or not. I only know what I read in salvage books. Whatever caused it, we're definitely picking up some distant radio signals these days than we were 3 months ago, okay? What is a repeater unit? Repeater units used to boost speed wake radio signals. Okay. Ag Center. What do you know about the Ag Center? Hardy or animals, plants. Would have been real below. Hypole. Sorry you weren't able to save Hypole. Its reservoir and treatment plant provided water for us and the other communities in the area. It will be sorely missed. Antenna array. What's a Watson adult antenna array? Sure you want to hear this? Most people's eyes glaze over when I start getting technical. Yes, why not? Oh, really? Okay. You asked for it, so traditional blah blah blah. Holy crap, I ain't reading that. You want to read that? Pause here. Okay. Yeah. Heard of Damana? Damanta? Red Scorpion's radio shot they're about to place for more than a year now. They claim it's somewhere beyond the eastern radiation clouds. I hope they're right. The radio tower that Gilbert says is rumored to be there could only be our only hope of tracking down the mysterious broadcast. What do you think? Haha, well, I'm going to say anything bad about you while I'm sitting right next to them, am I? Better not, Woodson. Take your smoke rations. See? Seriously, I think the general's a wise and cautious leader. In fact, I hear some of the boys keep seeming a little too cautious, but they're not the only ones in the field that cause a good man to die. Decided that the quiet times are over. Cochise. Red Scorpions, we already know about what's the prison. Okay. Our old home base, where we've been outgrowing it for decades, and we cleared the previous owners out of the place. We saw an opportunity to make a move. East. East of what? We always thought the radiation east of the prison was just too strong, and that travel that way was impossible. But now the Scorpions are claiming they've established trade with a community beyond the radiation called Damana, and also with a group calling themselves the Servants of Titan. We're not welcome in Scorpion territory, so we can't check the truth of all this. But they do seem to be getting weaponry from somewhere, and maybe it's legit. Alright. So, there is stuff east, outside the radiation zones. Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, we haven't been assigned our bunks. Old man. Or die. Okay, so he's not happy with Vargas Rangers. Okay, so he's willing to shoot somebody first and ask questions later. Okay, here we go. We got a requisition. One thing I do want is I want these radiation suits. I actually already bought one outside. I want to get as many as I can. You see, here's some of the guns you can get. I mean, there's some damn good guns here, but these things are expensive. I don't know how well they're going to come handy with me, you know? That M37 pump action, though. You see, it costs like 400, 200. A bar, that would be a great one to have, but it costs 400. Alright, anyways, here we go. Whip. Questions. I have a few questions. Is there anything we can help you with? Well, actually, there's one thing. I think that get service, we need to acquire broken weapon parts, especially the junk that's left over from buying weapons. Okay, so he wants to make more ammo, so we need to bring him junk. New Ace will. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the general's thinking at all. Q2. I heard something weird, and we're bringing it to Mercat. Alright, so we didn't know that the robot killed Ace. Like a waste of time. He thinks the signal's a waste of time, so finding water. Canteen, we can get water in the mess hall. Alright, Ranger Citadel, what about it? Alright, he's saying Desert Rangers are great. Hooah, cool. Storage. So that's the Ranger locker behind you by the wall. Put your extra gear here, and I'll make sure nobody messes with your troubles. What troubles? Well, the Red Scorpions, one, I'm afraid when they leave their own devices, they're going to be too big for us to put down. Is gigging around right now. Leave the bullshit radios alone. Okay, so he thinks we should leave the radio signal alone and just focus on destroying the Red Scorpion. Alright. Code cheese. What's code cheese? I want to live through somebody else. Okay, so he basically wants to do what the old Desert Rangers did and just fight crazy battles. Alright. Sergeant, who is Finster? Alright. So, one of those mutants. Unlock. Created a bunch of mutants, took over the world, or tried to take over Vargas, and the old guys put him down. And that's how Flintlock tells us. Alright. Okay, so there we go. And this is our locker. So let's actually put this heavy weapon in here. We aren't going to use that. Probably aren't going to use that. Actually, let's see, that's good. We have the old leg, which is still here. probably put the machete. Actually, how much does the machete do? 4 to 9, 8 to 12. We'll keep that there. We're gonna equip that. Bring that over here. Put that in there. Ace's Ranger Star. History of the Ag Center. Logbook page. Business Ag Center page. History of the Ag. Another key. Spray paint. I don't know what that does. I think I could just sell it. Same with that. Not really worried about it right now. Broken weapon parts. We have 5 broken weapon parts currently. We can sell marbles. We can sell those probably too. Use some maintenance. We got the units. Alright. I think that's good enough. Alright, let's go over here. Anybody over here wants to talk? Nope. Alright. So let's head on. Nope. What's in here? Squatto guy, muscular arms, bandana around his head, bloody kiss the cook apron. Voice like a garbage disposal. Right on, brothers. Grab some. Okay, this is the Hungry Birds. What's her name? Hungry Bird. Water. We have some water. Sergeant Melson. Hey, water you see. I guess that's that right there. Is the water. Boy's a menace. He's twice his share and never shuts up. Knows his stuff though. He's still you right as far as guns go. Okay, let's talk about the brave physician guy. Alright, we've been topped off. What we got here? Good chow, huh? I've ever seen Dr. Lawson. She's amazing. Older Ranger wearing an immaculate uniform stands by one of the cafeteria tables. He salutes his approach. I'm Corporal Evan Hackrow, one of the recruiters here at the Citadel. I always like to make sure new kids are settling in. You're doing fine from all accounts. I'm also a liaison for any volunteers who wish to help out Rangers on a non-permanent basis. That's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Got a minute? Yeah, why not? Sure, go ahead. Great. So from time to time when you're out there on patrol, you're going to meet new folks who want to help you out. Most of their own reasons for volunteering, a grudge against somebody, an excuse to get out of town, whatever. Well, we welcome them all. Extra hands are always appreciated, but we try to limit the number of volunteers of one Ranger team to 3. Okay, cool. So I can have 8 members then? All right. Wait, no. I only have 4. So it'll be 7. I'm silly. I can count. Alright, any more than that, it's hard to keep them in line. So what happens when you get more volunteers on the spot? You send them to us. That's what. You want a volunteer to be able to join you later? Just tell them to come to the Citadel and we'll take care of them until you're ready. Find them here in the mess hall around. Okay, so this is kind of like the Normandy, or like the camp of Dragon Age, or pretty much any place you go to recruit somebody. Found a possible recruit, Rose. Her name is Rose. She's great. Excellent. A lot of teams forget that there's more strength to survive in the waste. You gotta have brains too. What type of limbs, bones would you prefer? All right, what do we get? Scrap entitlement sounds good. Accelerated promotion. Hell yeah. All right, we haven't found any recruits. Okay. So there we go. And that gave us all buttons, so somebody's ready to level up now. That's always good. Do you have anything to say? Rangers? I just unlocked that door. Sorry, Rangers, only authorized personnel. Right, what are you? All quiet. What's up here? Ancient air traffic control. Computer, by the looks of it, hasn't been powered up in years. Do you have anything to say? Sergeant Hall, Ranger's name, Mill. How's it going? Okay. I imagine he's going to be talkable to later on then. Alright, what's down here? Oh, it's TNT. Alright, General Vargas. General Vargas. Magic. Makes things go boom. Alright. Okay, I can show you the fun stuff. Mystery. Makes bombs. Ain't no reason. Ace. You knew Ace. All of a sudden. Okay, so he doesn't understand why we're hunting radio signals. Yeah, he doesn't like the fact that we're chasing radio signals. What was Gucci's base? Darwin Village, the lair of the crazy android. Like, what do you think about Gucci's biggest damn fight? Yeah. You wish you'd been there. Alright, fun stuff. Well, fun stuff and fun explosions. Okay, yeah, he definitely has a lot of explosive material. Cool. Signal. Nothing lives beyond the radiation. How could it? So he doesn't believe anything's beyond radiation zones. Hypo. think they want the whole enchilada. Okay, so he thinks the scorpions are going to end up hitting them hard. Radiation. Be nobody left on Earth. We're all that's left. Last hope. Got some water, good folks, and you're failing us. Everybody ain't gonna help. Anything we do. Okay, so he wants any type of fertilizer, cow shit, bad shit, which I actually sold, sadly. All that cow shit and bad shit, or the crazy shit we had, yeah, I sold all that. Fantastic, right? Alright, let's head up here. What is that? What is this? Flintstock Easton. Best choice to have make. Well, I'm glad you saved the Ag Center. Nothing like a bunch of bags. Now, what can old Flintstock do for you today? You girls, children. Hey, everybody's a kid to me. I'm older than dirt. You're just okay. Back from your first patrol. Got boots older than Vargas's daddy. Is there any help I can do with you? Well, as a matter of fact, I could use your help. I'm using always looking for interesting relics and artifacts from the past to add to our collection. Kind of stuff to do the best. Alright. What do you think of General Vargas? Who is Fenster? Alright, so Vargas, Angie, and Thrasher. Vargas, Angie, Thrasher, Hellraiser put put Flintstock down, or Flint, whatever. Fenster. Pure cheese. Back in the day. They haven't seen a robot since, till Ace got killed by one. Okay. Alright, so this is Thrasher. Oh, he's the guy with the map. Where'd you get that cool artificial leg? General Vargas. He's too cautious. Oh, there's Darwin Village. Alright, tour. Alright. He doesn't want to give us a tour because nobody pays attention. What do you think of Flintlock? But I'm glad he's here. He acts like a shield for the idiots who otherwise would bother me. Maps. Just need to put down. How are we getting back to it? Okay, so he's like a photographer. Mom, which of us loses a limb? You're gonna keep a fix like this to yourself? Alright, I'm being selfish. I got it from a woman named Dr. Kyle. Don't know where she came from, but she did excellent work. Not for the squeamish though. The new leg is fine, works like a charm, but it's powered by a fuel cell that was implanted in the chest. Kind of freaks me out, to be honest. Okay, so Iron Man. Got it. Cautious. What do you mean he's too cautious? Alright, so he thinks we're too cautious, just as always, when everybody agrees that. Even Vargas said he agrees we are too cautious. Oasis, new places, freaks. It's like a little blue gem set in my breastbone. First few nights I had it and the glow kept me awake. It just feels unnatural. Raiders, militias, mutants, mad scientists, cults. We keep our own backyard clean, but beyond it, the wasteland is worse than ever. Alright, borders. Look at this map. This is the range that Arctos stretches from rail nomads here in the north to Ag Center in the south and Hypo in the east. Our influence is shrinking when it should be expanding. Alright, Ag Center, Hypo, and Nomad. Did you tell me anything good? Alright, we'll find out if any of that information will come in handy. Shows the back of a head with 3 tentacles instead of a body, each gripping a stiletto a knife. The opposite side of the head shows the same, a plaque. Base says, a ranger in the year of who the fuck cares? Eric Hyman, okay. Interesting. Is that it? What is this? Red Ryder carbine action 200 spot model air rifle. That's awesome. If you don't get that reference, I'm so sorry. I won't explain it. What do we got here? Goddamn pills. Pills. Ken is sick. Okay, so he's sick. And he just healed us up. Sweet supplies. Let's see. Oh, he does sell supplies. Cool. You know what? Costs 400 to buy that. 300. You know what? We're gonna buy all of these. 300 buy. Cool. We're good to go there. Supplies. Snooping. Sick. What's wrong? Got lung cancer on you. Okay. Cure. Before the apocalypse, I could have chemo, therapy, natural healing crystals. What if we found a cure? How? There is no cure. We take pain pills if we find them. Alright. So Darwin's Village contains possibly a cure. Alright. So Darwin's Village might contain a cure for cancer. Interesting. If there is anything over here. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So there we go, guys. And with that, I need to end this video here. So please hit that like button if you like this video. Give me a good old thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if you take a Wasteland 2. Any hints and tips are welcome. Do not spoil the game. Please. Subscribe if you are not currently a subscriber, and I would appreciate it very much. Thank you to all you who have currently subscribed. We have been just soaring up in numbers lately, and I thank you. Thank you so much. If you want to see turn-based strategies, RPGs, early access games, simulations, survival games, this is the channel to find that on. And thank you if you subscribe. Can I explain it? Thank you. Yeah. I guess that's it. So, thanks for watching, Rusty Gamers. Take it easy.